Hello, everybody. Once again, I am here standing next to Nick and Stacy of J. Duncanson Roofing. First and foremost, on behalf of Mike, Thomas, and Chris, and the rest of the XKO staff, we'd like to thank you for being a part of XKO. Guys, so thank you so much. Now, Stacy, Nick, tell me what you got going on with James Duncanson Roofing and JDR Commercial.
If you have a premium home and you care about your house and you care about everything, you need a premium roof. A metal roof to go with your home is gonna up your home value and it's gonna up your home. You need that.
Awesome. Now, Stacy, we know that you all are a big sponsor of one of our famous fighters over here at XKO, but also, too, you know, we just like to really thank you guys for being a part of it. What would you like to add?
I thank you back. I love it. It's very exciting. We're doing a lot of exciting things over at J. Duncanson Roofing. We do commercial, of course, and what we're really focusing on is not so much redoing roofs and and replacing them and putting more in our landfills, but it's all about a restoration process, and we're also about upgrading composition into metal roofs without anybody spending like very little out of pocket money, if any, and it upgrades their home.
Awesome. Now, what do y'all think about the action going on tonight?
I think it's like us. We're the only ones that are doing it this big.
All right, guys. That is Stacy. This is Nick with J. Duncanson Roofing. We're going to give it back to you guys with our next fight. Thank you.
All right, folks, as we get the Swole O'Clock advertisement, swoleoclock.com, makes a great watch. I've got one, really phenomenal stuff. Check these guys out. You want a sweet watch, really quality watch at a really quality price, check out Swole O'Clock. Josh Superglue Altum coming to the cage right now. He's 21 years old, 5'9", fights out of Texas Striking Academy down in Houston, Texas. He's 1-0 as a professional. He won his pro debut at XKO 37 via submission in just 33 seconds. Guy's a really phenomenal striker. He's calm and he's seasoned from having a real good amateur career. I've watched several of his fights. He has got a straight right that'll put you to sleep, and it's fast. It's really fast, it's really good. Altum is a terrific fighter. He calls himself Superglue, it's his nickname. Josh Altum coming into the cage. Say this kid's a terrific fighter. I have a lot of respect for Josh. Had a, like I say, great amateur career. He's undefeated as a pro. Edmaicon Moraes Ferra is his nickname. He's 24 years old, stands 5'11". He is also undefeated at 1-0. From Itatinga, Sao Paulo, Brazil. He's training out of Gracie Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in Plano, Texas. He is ranked number 126 in the world in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What can I tell you? I've been told by someone I have great respect for as a great grappler all around, who has gotten a chance to go with this kid. And he said he is hands down the best jiu-jitsu guy he has seen in the state of Texas, possibly one of the best jiu-jitsu guys he's ever seen anywhere in the Southwest, which is saying a lot from my source. Now, the downside. Ferra a little bit limited in his striking ability and his time in the cage and his cage work ability. And by that I mean getting up off the cage, how to use the cage to your advantage, things of that nature. And I'm not, his BJJ guys not necessarily known for having great takedowns. And I'm talking about pure BJJ. I'm not talking about guys that, cross out with submission wrestling, freestyle wrestling, Greco, and things of that nature. I'm talking about strictly from that standpoint. The great Carlos Moreno going to be in his corner as a striking coach. But my understanding is if this thing goes to the ground, this kid is a god. So let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for 3 rounds of fighting action in the XKO featherweight division. This fight is being brought to you by Swole O'Clock. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the next bank blue corner. This well-rounded fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in 145 pounds. With 1 victory and 0 defeats, he represents Texas Striking Academy. Fighting out of Texas City, Texas, Josh Super Glue Altum. Across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the Jim Ross red corner, trained in Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in 144 1/4 pounds. With 1 victory and 0 defeats, representing Gracie Gym USA. Fighting out of Itajinga, Brazil, by way of Plano, Texas, Edmaicon, Veda Moraes. Referee Aaron Menard.
Come on.
These guys had an altercation at weigh-ins. There is no love lost here between Altum and Moraes. Altum in the green, Moraes in the black. Got a killer striker in Altum. You've got a killer grappler in Moraes. Don't blink, folks. Here we go. Touch of the gloves.
Altum, Moraes. Oh!
And right there, there's that cross I was talking about with Altum. He's got a devastating right cross.
Oh! Watch it out for the crotch. Watch it out for the crotch.
Yep.
Josh Super Glue Altum.
Unintentional.
In the black and green.
Well, I'll call it green.
Fighting out of Itajinga, Brazil, Edmaicon Veda Moraes. In the black.
Moraes is not known for his striking.
Moraes,
he's trying.
One of the top candidates in jiu-jitsu.
He's ranked number 126 in the world in all of jiu-jitsu. That's how flicking good this kid is.
I'll tell you, these guys were exchanging some words at the weigh-in, but I'll tell you right now, hands down, mutual respect for each other here. Wow.
Now that's interesting.
Now you hear
you are in Moraes. You are in, oh man. He's like,
be careful coming into his
down.
world.
Look at
baby.
it. Come to my world. Come to my world. Come to my world. That's all he wants. Come to my world. And Altum says, no, I'm not falling for that.
I've seen Josh Altum knock somebody out within 13 seconds.
Yeah, well, he's got dynamite in that right hand.
He really does.
Altum is such a smooth fighter.
This could be the fight of the night. Oh, now you have to be careful.
Moraes really trying to get Altum to the ground. He knows he wants him there.
Both fighters really showing what their skills and talent base are. The hand speed of Josh Altum and the quickness on the ground of Moraes.
Yeah. Moraes, like I said, doesn't have that much striking.
Edmaicon wants this fight to go to the ground, but he's willing to stand up.
Well,
only tried to shoot in once or 3 times now.
And then watch. He's gonna try and pull right there.
I gotta
try and pull right
smart.
there.
He is smart.
Yeah.
Altum is smart.
Altum's no dummy, man. He studied this kid. He knows.
Right.
He knows he's dating one of the top fighting one of the top BJJ guys in the world.
You know a little history about Edmaicon. When he was in Brazil, his family worked hard. He did not want to stay there. He wanted to elevate. Went to a gym.
Nice hook kick by Altum.
Learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Nice front kick.
While Edmaicon was in Brazil, he actually just slept and lived on a mat while training in a gym.
And I could see that.
And now he's letting him know. He's letting him know that he had a shot to the crotch. Now they're going to take a point away from Edmaicon.
Did they take a point?
I think they did take a point. They took a point. They took a point. So the ref is talking to Josh Altum.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he took a point or not. I don't think he took a point. Oh, no, here he is. This is the point. No, they're just talking.
Okay.
They're just
Aaron
talking.
Menard
He's
is-
telling him, and I appreciate that. Aaron Menard is saying, look, next time you get a point, because it really wasn't intentional.
It really wasn't, but the fact that they touch gloves proves the mutual respect. Josh Altum is just, his range, he's found his range.
Well, Altum is, again, he's so calm and collected in here. He had such a great amateur career and plenty of experience. And Moraes, and this is what I'm talking about, not having a shitload of striking experience.
He's doing well.
Well, he's not doing bad at all. But
You don't want to stay there. You don't want to stay in Josh Altum's world. You really don't. Moraes is dangerous on the ground. Here we are.
10 seconds in the first round.
Oh.
Again missed. The spinning back kick.
I tell you, Moraes' eyes wide open. Josh Altum is just waiting for him to make a mistake.
Well, I don't disagree.
Is it going to stay on the feet, or is it going to go to the ground? Round 2, XKO 42, Dallas, Texas. Gas Monkey Live. Here we go. Edmaicon Moraes has a little cut going on right there above the nose.
Yeah. And Altum is, I think Altum is just.
And
See, and
Josh Altum
the
saw
thing,
that.
That's the thing about not having, but again, Moraes doesn't have a shot. And by that, I mean a wrestling shot. He doesn't have.
Well, that's what they were saying, is that jiu-jitsu, they don't have that shooting.
No. It's their takedowns are not world class.
Right now.
Once you get on the ground, that's a different thing. But getting to the ground.
Oh, that's it.
That's a point.
That's it.
That'll be a point.
So that's the point.
That'll be a point.
So Josh Altum has had 3, maybe more shots.
And let me tell you, Antonio, the reason this is happening, the reason this is happening is because Moraes doesn't have striking ability.
Right.
He's new to the kicking and the striking, and therefore he doesn't have the control not to hit to the groin.
What he needs to do is focus on the outside leg kick and not so much the inside.
That's right. And if you're gonna kick to the inside, you got to kick for the calf.
Well, because Josh Altum, he positions himself to where if you don't know how to inside leg kick, you're going to keep on kicking him in the crotch.
Yeah, and
you got to go outside leg kick on Josh.
Right. And again, it's not nefarious. He just doesn't have he doesn't have control of his kicks is what it is. So he'll get a point taken away this time.
Right. And fair to Josh. I mean, he doesn't need to keep taking those shots.
Here it comes, and here will be the point. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
Okay, now Edmaicon Moraes needs to get close, pull in, take it to the ground.
And it's going to be really tough because they're sweating so bad now.
Right. And he's nervous, and you see that leg kick almost right there on the hip. Almost going in.
Well, and that's the thing. It's the same thing every time.
Yeah, just give up the leg kicks at this point, or just go outside. There he is inside again.
I mean, granted, you can see with Altum, he's connected many times.
Yeah, but if you want to,
no. Hey, that didn't hit him.
No,
that didn't hit him.
He wants to touch. Uh-oh, this is going to get nasty. This is going to get ugly.
Moraes needs to keep his mouth shut, and I don't mean like from talking. I mean like his mouth's kind of open. You get hit in the head, that's going to be your jaw. And he's doing everything he can
I tell you, Josh is not going to fall for it.
Yeah, he's doing everything he can to get a hold of Altum. And it just comes down. I mean, he doesn't have a shot. You know, that's a wrestling shot that I'm discussing.
I tell you, it's a very tense moment, and I said that in a fight, but right now it's very, very tense because Josh wants to beat Moraes on his own game, but these cup shots are just, they're not helping the situation.
No. And Moraes is getting, you know, you can tell by his face, he's caught a lot with his face.
But what's not happening is Altum is not getting frustrated and retaliating by emotion.
No,
he's
and
still
that
staying
shows,
calm.
That shows how savvy he is in this cage.
Now, when they get close in the corner here, Altum does a great job of backing back up. He wants Moraes to come close to let him make a mistake, and then he's going to catch him with a left or right or an uppercut.
What you've noticed, and it goes from Moraes not having really that much striking, is that he doesn't throw with the right hand. He doesn't throw across. It's jab kick. And now, here we go, third and final round. Altum is definitely winning this fight, especially since that point's been taken away. I'll be honest, as much as it's been on its feet, I'm surprised Moraes has lasted. I think his team may have told him, go ahead and start throwing the outside kick. Beautiful technique on the round kick by Altum.
Nice fade from Altum, and there goes Moraes. And you know that he's not going to stay down there with you.
No, no.
And that's pretty much what's going to happen now. Every time you shoot in, he may fall. If he knows you're going to, he's going to bring a knee in. He's going to sprawl out.
Yeah, it's tough to sprawl when you don't see it coming and it's done close. But Moraes does not have that ability.
Now Moraes has the reach for striking.
He does. He just doesn't. He hasn't been schooled in it. You can tell that.
The thing is Altum slipped.
Yeah, he did. Moraes had an opportunity.
Moraes thinks that he touched and caused him to buckle. Now Moraes is excited.
That's a badass kick right there.
Yeah, it is.
See, Moraes needs to follow up with that. If you're going to use that kick, you got to go. You got to go Gracie on him, Hoist Gracie style. Right here, this is a Altum again. Altum really.
Altum's not playing that game.
That's just a beautiful move by Josh. He's so skilled.
If you ever want to learn how to avoid takedown, watch this fight.
I mean, that is Altum is really showing.
Because the teeth of the shark will rear its ugly head if you go to the ground with Edmaicon Moraes. And he's trying, but
he's trying.
But the crowd is booing, but they just don't understand that with his Brazilian background, that's where he knows he can win this fight when he's down 2-1. Oh, Josh Altum said, I'm done with this. I'm going to end this fight.
I think Altum's going to just finish this off.
Altum is just frustrated to that point. He's loading up. He's loading up. He's trying. Yeah, Altum, you can only push a man so far.
I mean, he's loading up.
He's a calm, cool, collected man.
You look how many shots Altum has gotten on that inside leg, though.
But it's not phasing him.
That haven't touched his nether region.
Well, he's been hit a couple times. This is it, 10 seconds. A nasty exchange of punches. Oh,
spinning and wheel kick. Altum's just that good.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges have scored the bout 30-26, 30-26, and 29-26 for your winner by unanimous decision, Josh Super Glove Altum.
All right, here with your winner, Josh Altum. And I know there are a lot of boos and things like that for his opponent. Obviously, his opponent, just don't even know, Josh, if you know this, that young man he fought is ranked 126 in the world as a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He wanted that. He wanted that on the ground. That being said, this isn't BJJ. This is MMA. And this is Josh Altum's cage. And I'm hoping, Josh, are you married?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay, do you have a girlfriend?
Definitely not.
Well, I'm not saying if you need help icing where you got hit a lot tonight, but ladies, there will be a line forming in the back later for this young man. Josh, I watched your amateur career. You are, man, I mean, you are smooth and calm, and you don't let the emotions get to you and things like that, even when he would hit you in the groin shots and stuff like that. I know you just told me you're kind of disappointed in your performance, but you performed like a seasoned pro. Just tell me your thoughts on the fight in general.
Everybody, that's not the type of fight I like. You go look at my amateur career, this is the first decision I've had. I've finished every single one of my fights. You know, the guy's tough. And I heard a couple boos when I got hit, and I promise you I would never fake a groin shot. Me and my mom talk about that shit all the time. We don't like it just like y'all don't. It just don't feel good.
So guys, trust me, you know what it's like to get grazed.
But thoughts on the fight, Like I said, the guy was tough. I wanted to keep it standing. I was open to going to the ground, but that was only, you know, if he had taken it to the ground. I defended each shot good. We had a couple exchanges, you know, but I wanted to stand up. Like he said, that guy's a world champion on the ground, you know. I'm 21 years of age, 2-0 as a pro, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to play it smart, and I'm going to keep it where I want to keep it.
That's exactly right. You do exactly what you're supposed to. And folks, so you know, I mean, we know how sick this young man's ground game is. His first pro win here at XKO, I believe it was 33 seconds that you tapped your opponent out. And tonight you showed masterful skill in the striking. What's next for you, my friend?
I'm going to get back to the gym because I'm not happy with that at all. I want finishes. I want to be #1 in the world, UFC titles, Bellator titles, it really don't matter. And I want to finish people. I know when you pay your money to come watch me, I don't want you to pay money to come watch me do a 3-round decision. I want first-round knockouts. I want first-round submissions. It don't matter. I want finishes every time I get in here. So I'm going to take this as a lesson. I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to go back to Texas City, and I'm going to work.
Well, from a guy whose family, and I spent a lot of time in Alvin, my family working the oil in Texas City and things like that, I look at you and your crew and I say, hell yes, Texas. Josh Altum representing the state, South Texas, one more time for your winner. Super glue, super bad.